Hi, my name is JJ Kapur. I'm a senior majoring in theater and performance studies and minoring in psychology. When I came to Stanford, I was pretty dead set to become the first Sikh president, and so I took all the poli-sci, public policy classes I could get my hands on. And I was really struggling to find a sense of home in a lot of the poli-sci classes. They were lovely, but they just weren't my thing. I had a background in speech and debate from high school, but not in theater. I actually was talking with a TAPS graduate student. We were in a language class together. I really told the stories in the class with like a lot of passion. And at some point she was like, I really think you should take some classes in TAPS. I spent the whole summer kind of like not sure what I would do, but when I came back in the fall, I showed up on the first day at Prosser and thought to myself, yeah, this really feels like home. The first theater class I took here was the director's craft taught by Michael Rao. What I liked about Michael is that no question I asked was a stupid question, and that sort of like began what would be a 4-year relationship working with Michael on tons of different projects, from performances to research. My capstone project and senior honors thesis in TAPS was really an opportunity to do research as me-search. It was really a project that was looking into learning about my identity, and I thought art could be a great way to do that. So I wanted theater to be an opportunity to help immigrant families like the one I grew up in to communicate better on difficult topics. And so approaching healthy communication, I was thinking, well, what's the best way to do that? Theater felt like a natural fit. And I was really stoked to do this capstone project and to put on a performance. But I remember wanting to know the artistic impact of my work, which really comes from my background in psychology. I was really wondering, can theater change people's behavior? And so what I did was I gave audience members a survey before the performance started, and after each of these skits or vignettes during the performance, to really see how their communication styles were changing, how their confidence or self-efficacy towards navigating difficult conversations was changing in any way. My honors thesis was looking at the data from the event, and what I found was comparing audience members from before and after the performance, many experienced a significant improvement in their willingness and confidence towards having healthier conversations with their family. And I was like, whoa, that feels so good. I have found the collaboration between sciences and the TAPS department to be very natural. My honors thesis was as much about psychology as it was about theater, and those two things came together for me in a really beautiful way. I could not have understood one without the other. When I came to Stanford, I learned that I'm an artist. I have learned so much about both science and the arts, and it's with both of those things I actually want to take with me after Stanford.